First and foremost, I'd like to give all honors, praises, thanksgivings, greetings, glory, salutations, respects to yaHaWaH, Bahasham, yaHaWaH, Bahasham, Rakarawaha, yaHaWaH. He is, he has been, he will be. yaHaWaH, he is existence itself. yaHaWaH, he exists. yaHaWaH, he is salvation, he is deliverance, he is help, he is support. yaHaWaH, he is liberty, he is victory, forms of salvation. yaHaWaH, he saves only the true Hebrew Israelites of the true 12 tribe chart, so-called dark black browns peoples of the world, so-called African Americans brought over from the West Atlantic slave trade, so-called Hispanic Latinos, so-called Aboriginal original Native American from North South America and all over the world, whose original homestead is Israel, Jerusalem, Canaan, Levant. yaHaWaH, yaHaWaH, Rakara, Waka, Kodash, Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit, double peace, honor, salutation, that is a great millstone, Ela, Tahara, Rama, Gabara, Rakara, top men, leaders, past, present, future, head, apostles, predestinated for victory, salvation, deliverance, liberty, when Adonai yaHaWaH, whom the will really calls Jesus, breaks through the clouds in a cloud, so-called UFOs, and brings salvation through destruction to the four corners of the earth. The majority of human beings are going to die, and that's the way yaHaWaH, whom the world really calls God, has written it and has said it and proclaimed it through the voice of his prophets of Israel and only the hopefully elect spiritual as well as genetic Hebrew Israelites. The rest of you two-third assholes can go away. So, and thus, Brother Shalom to Akimet on highways and byways into information, super high pushes truth and sincerity. Brother Sharath, one more time until the fiery indignation of thermonuclear missiles hit America. Babylon, the great mystery, Babylon, the bitch horse slut that sits on the Slovakia, the bitch horse slut that sits on the beast system, NATO, EU, any European, Caucasian, white, red, so-called nationalities, powers, countries, peoples. So, and thus, one more time, before those missiles hit from the land of Russia, to America and Israel, the Jewish Israelis living in the promised land today are not the people of the Bible. So, and thus, RFID chip Neuralink mark of the beast, take it and you're fucked. World War III brought to you by God from the land of Gog is here. So, and thus, one more time, the number one reason why you two-thirds reprobate niggers who claim to be in the truth, because Esau, Edom, so-called red, white, European, Caucasian, and Gentile pagan heathens are going to take the RFID chip Neuralink mark of the beast and get unalived via thermonuclear fire, or not take the RFID chip Neuralink mark of the beast and still be unalived by thermonuclear fire. Salvation is only for the Hebrew Israelites, and for right now, only for the elect. So you two-third piece of shit nigger black Hebrew Israelites who are pretending to be in the truth on the highways and byways, internet information, super highway, who are in a camp, who hold synagogue, who have a presence in YouTube, but still perverting the word of the Lord. All you niggers are going to take the RFID chip Neuralink mark of the beast. Most of you niggers are going to take the RFID chip Neuralink mark of the beast and still not eat and still get set on motherfucking fire. Or if you take the RFID chip Neuralink mark of the beast or not, and you're still a fucked up little individual, you will be unallowed to be a thermonuclear fire, or this will happen to you. Leviticus 26:9. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. And ye shall eat the flesh of your sons, and the flesh of your daughters shall ye eat. Deuteronomy 28:53. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which I on yaHaWaH, I have given thee in the siege and in the straitness wherewith thine enemy shall distress thee. Right now, you little niggers are getting a taste of what the spics have gone through. Esau coming down having great wrath because he knows he has a short time. Now you niggers who were talking shit about the spics getting fucked up by ice, are you yourselves getting fucked up by first ice and then ICE claiming that they're only going after illegal immigrants, but they're setting up the National Guard and the actual army to fuck you niggers over, you black niggers over. And this is what's going to happen to you because y'all keep talking that shit. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which yaHaWaH, AhLa, have given thee in the siege and in the straitness wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee. And if you think that's okay, I don't give a fuck, I'll eat whoever and whatever just to stay alive, You don't understand that when your turn comes to get fucking killed, you will be killed in the most horrendous way possible. You will still stay alive while people are fucking your bitch ass up. So, if you think you can do whatever the fuck you want, keep thinking that. Don't think again, keep thinking that. And see where that gets you when you're literally, as a grown ass adult, screaming for mommy, when you're literally getting peeled and sliced into different pieces. Yet, Jeremiah 19:9, and I will cause them to eat the flesh of the sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one the flesh of his friends in the siege, and the straitness will with their enemies, and they that seek their life shall straiten them. So and thus. The rest of the verses are what's going to happen to you two-third black nigger Hebrew Israelites talking that shit with the Torah in your hand. Again, Esau, Edom, so-called red, white, European, Caucasian, Gentile, pagan heathens, and two-thirds of our reprobate nigger Hebrew Israelites who are not in the truth and are out in the world 100% are going to take up ready chip, Neuralink, mark of the beast, or not, and still get set on motherfucking fire. You niggers need to stop talking shit. It ain't gonna go well for you. And yaHaWaH wants motherfucking again. I have to keep fucking iterating this, saying it again like a broken record. yaHaWaH, who the world really calls God, doesn't give a fuck about you human beings at all. He can unalive you and alive you and unalive you and unalive you. Why would he give a shit about something that he can make disappear and reappear at will? He only cares about the hopeful elect. Again, the majority of the Hebrew Israelites are going to be set on motherfucking fire. Psalms 37:20, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of AhLa and yaHaWaH shall be as the fat of the lambs. They shall consume into smoke. Shall they consume away? You niggers like to eat, 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 eat. Well, all these verses have the word consume in them, and the only one consuming is yaHaWaH. Psalms 59:13, consume them in wrath, consume them that they may not be, and let them know that AhLa, yaHaWaH, ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth, America, Selah. Consume them in wrath, consume them that they may not be, and let them know that AhLa, yaHaWaH, ruleth in Jacob unto the ends of the earth, Selah. Jeremiah 14:11-12. Then said yaHaWaH unto me, pray not for this people for their good. It literally says that God, who yaHaWaH, whom the world even calls God, says not to pray for his own people. I thought God was love. I thought he loved everyone. yaHaWaH, whom the world even calls God, says not to pray for this people, Hebrew Israelites, for their good. It says it right here in English. If you're a Christian and you don't believe it, that means you have a very low IQ, can only read in a second grade level, does not have the capacity to understand even your own language at a second grade level. So thus, why do you have the Bible in your hand? Whom the world ignorantly calls God yaHaWaH, don't give a fuck about ignorant people holding the Bible or following him. Hebrew Israelites don't give a shit about saving anybody like you stupid Christians. Don't give a fuck about anyone coming and becoming a Hebrew Israelite because you have to be born one. And even if you could become an Israelite, we're only accepting those who literally 100% think and say what we think and say. The rest of you can be set on motherfucking fire, give a fuck who you are, like yaHaWaH, not a respecter of persons. When they fast, not eat, I will not hear their cry. And when they offer burnt offering and an oblation, I will not accept them, but I will consume them by the sword, and by the famine, and by the pestilence. Keep talking shit. Ezekiel 24:9. Therefore, thus saith AhLa, yaHaWaH, and woe to the bloody city. I will even make the pile for fire great. Heap on wood, kindle the fire, consume the flesh, and spice it well, and let the bones be burnt. Clearly talking about America, but within America, two-thirds of our niggers are enjoying themselves and have to go. Therefore, thus saith the Lion yaHaWaH, and woe to the bloody city America, will even make the pile for fire great. Heap on wood, kindle the fire, consume the flesh, and spice it well, and let the bones be burned. Ezekiel 13:13. Therefore, thus saith Adonai, Adawan yaHaWaH, I will even tear it with a stormy wind, thermonuclear, fiery indignation, and chariots, and metaphysical, supernatural, elemental Mother Nature, which is really yaHaWaH's doings that will be great in the end time, and there shall be an overflowing shower of missiles, rockets, ammunitions, munitions, and hailfire storms, lightnings, and thunderings. In my anger, laser beams and fourth dimension to the thousandth dimension demonic entity deities, and great hailstones in my fury to consume it. So will I break down the wall that ye have dubbed with untempered mortar, and bring it down to the ground, so that the foundation thereof shall be discovered, and it shall fall, and ye shall be consumed in the midst thereof. And ye shall know that I am yaHaWaH. Fuck around and find out. Pretend that gluttony is in a sin. Keep listening to that ostrich of a bitch, and you will fuck around and you will find out. Ezekiel 20:13, but the house of Israel rebelled against me in the wilderness. They walked not by my statutes, and they despised my judgments, which if a man do, he shall even live in them. And my Sabbaths they greatly polluted. Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them in the wilderness, America, to consume them. Fuck around and find out. Zephaniah 1, 2, and 3. Chapter 1, verse 2 and 3. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith AhLa yaHaWaH. The only one who's actually going to consume will be yaHaWaH and nobody else. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea and the stumbling blocks of the wicked. And I will cut off man from off the land, saith AhLa yaHaWaH. I will utterly consume all things from off the land, saith AhLa yaHaWaH. I will consume man and beast. I will consume the fowls of the heaven and the fishes of the sea and the stumbling blocks with the wicked. And I will cut off man from off the land, saith AhLa yaHaWaH. And last but not least, Zechariah 14:12, which is thermonuclear annihilation of America, Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon, and Israel, and maybe another couple of places in the world, but mostly America. And this shall be the plague wherewith AhLa yaHaWaH will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem, including other Jerusalemites. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth, because y'all keep talking shit. Food is not God. Money is not God. And that bitch of a woman is not God. Keep worshiping these three items, and you will find yourself microchipped and ready to fucking die. And this shall be the plague wherewith AhLa yaHaWaH will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Their eyes shall consume away while in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Keep talking shit, circumcision. But for the fellow brethren, Akim, hopefully the elect, clearly I'm sounding like a broken record to you. Clearly you people don't worship food or that woman, whoever that woman is, mom, grandma, sister, daughter, and money. You should for sure know that you shouldn't be worshiping money. And I know that that's a fact in Great Millstone, that y'all do not worship money, because it is clear and obvious that y'all are not holding the bag. So y'all have 100% truth. And with that, I say, Shalom, Baba, Shalom.